The Witcher 3 is being called the best RPG of all time, and some say it's the new gold standard. Does it live up to this name, or is this just the honeymoon phase? Welcome to Should You Buy. You are Geralt of Rivia, a Witcher in search of your lover Yennefer. Upon finding her, she informs you that Ciri, another Witcher you've trained, and the Emperor's daughter, has come out of hiding, and of course, you need to find her. So begins your epic quest through 4 countries and a Witcher safe haven, which are filled to the brim with quests and people to talk to. Now, the quests themselves I had a hard time getting into, other than the Witcher contracts, at least at first. Witcher contracts are the bread and butter of this game. It is a Witcher's job to go and hunt and kill beasts tormenting people. For a price, of course. These quests open up with you haggling for the final price of killing this beast, whether you want to jack up the price or do it for free. That's up to you. Once the price has been settled, you gain information about this monster, ask questions, and do some recon to see what you're dealing with. And then you take a look at the bestiary, which is the coolest thing about The Witcher 3. The bestiary will give you important information that will give you an edge in battle, such as a griffin's weakness or what a cockatrice is scared of. Now, unfortunately, The Witcher 3 has other things to do than Witcher contracts, because those are the only things I found interesting. The rest of the quests, main or side, are all pretty dull in my opinion. It didn't matter if it was a murder mystery or helping a healer gather things for a potion. It all came down to the same thing. Run way over there, then use your Witcher senses to find this MacGuffin, then bring it back to me. Now, there are other quests that do other things than that, but they're so few and far between, you'll be begging for diversity. The Witcher 3 is your normal action RPG in the style of movement and combat in real time, but unfortunately, unlike other action RPGs, it lacks the diversity in combat. And I'm not talking about the enemies as much as the player options. Now, there are options, but there's only one you should use. Cast shield, mash X, every now and then push Y, and then dodge out of the way when your shield gets hit, and cast again. Now, before you think I was playing on easy, I did play on Blood and Broken Bones, aka hard. I don't want to sound too harsh, the voice acting in this game is very good, and fighting the beasts at the end of Witcher contracts actually use strategies, and you have to use all your spells to defeat them. The Witcher 3 is beautiful. The game's lighting is nice, and towns and cities are full of gorgeous buildings and people. Monsters, on the other hand, are disgusting and disturbing. You see them, you want them to die. Now, just a warning, this game has tons of nudity, so if you're sensitive or offended by nudity, you might want to give this game a pass. Overall, this game is beautiful, with very few graphical glitches, like texture pop-in, but all those are forgivable because of the size of the game. It's bigger than Batman Arkham City and Skyrim put together. Very, very impressive, CD Projekt Red. The Witcher 3 tries to do some very interesting things with the typical fantasy RPG, but unfortunately neither the main or side quests held my attention, and the only saving grace is the Witcher contracts. There were some off-putting aspects to this game, like some of the quests had some odd monsters, like a miscarried fetus mutated into a monster, and some weird ghost stuff. If you are put off by ghost movies, you'll definitely want to give this a pass. But in the end, I'm the black sheep here. Everyone says this game is amazing. Unfortunately, I just couldn't get into it. So should you buy The Witcher 3? I wouldn't, but if you like a character RPG and you can sit through some boring fetch quests, you'll probably like this game. As for how much you should spend, that's up to you, but personally, I wouldn't pick this game up for anything more than $15. And remember, we stream new games as they come out, so check us out on Twitch, and see you guys for the next review.
Tight at night she'd be loose come morrow. Early in the morning, another maid from Vicovaro, plowed with pleasure, drank with sorrow, till early in the morning. Catacan didn't hear it. I'll try another verse.